Yo, shout out to Doc, PBC, and Sven, who are apparently in the finals of a big VGC tournament at the moment. It is best of 3. I'm arriving a little bit late to this. My apologies. Oh, Weavile is already down. And what was gained for that sacrifice? We see Politoed was able to lead earlier on in the fight. Set up Rain. Is this VGC Rain? VGC Rain on the side of, I think, Doc? It's hard to tell who is who in PokeMMO. And then we see Breloom, Kingdra, Weavile. I feel like the VGC format right now is still very undiscovered in Pokemon. It's really beautiful to see strategies arising, so many different things. Icy Wind, Ludicolo coming out, doing a ton of damage to Breloom. Breloom asleep. What was it a, is it a love? What's the, Politoed has access to Lovely Kiss or Hypnosis, if I recall correctly. So Politoed's able to set up Rain and then also get off a sleep is pretty crazy. Breloom goes for a Spore into the Zapdos slot. Zapdos goes for a Protect. If I was the, if you're the Breloom player here, you're really afraid of Hurricane. I don't know if Zapdos runs Hurricane. We see Kingdra used Hurricane into the Ludicolo slot. I wonder if that was expected. VGC games are so fast, man. Every single turn matters so much. Yeah, that Icy Wind, like your speed was already raised from the Politoed, but that Icy Wind, like it just matters so much. Lowering the speed of that Breloom, very, very relevant, especially if it's like Jolly into the Zapdos. Those tiers could be close. Politoads are using Wide Lens Lovely Kiss. What a, like, that's a crazy, wow. That's a crazy strat, man. Mach Punch coming in from Breloom, doing 42, enough to KO the Ludicolo. Zapdos dodging a crucial Muddy Water there. That's an 85% accuracy move missing. Is just detrimental for that Kingdra's team. However, Kingdra still being able to outspeed here. We see a Kingdra from the opponent as well against the Politoed. So like kind of countering the raid team a little bit. Like Kingdra being faster than Ludicolo. Kingdra is faster than any of this person's Mons that can abuse Rain. So that's a huge counter team there. Conkeldurr, I love Conkeldurr, very powerful mod coming in. The 4th mod over here is still a mystery from the opponent. I'm curious to see how teams will change or situations will change and leads will change in the next match. Conkeldurr going for the Mach Punch into the Kingdra. Kingdra getting the Protect off. Hurricane getting off on the Breloom, though. That kaputs Breloom. Seal, it's always going to one-shot that. 4 times weak 2 flying type attacks. Rain is up, making Hurricane 100% accuracy. I don't know if Breloom had Protect or was able to, because that was, yeah, wow, that was huge. That was the last turn of Rain. So that was Zapdos' last chance to get a KO on the Breloom like that. Scizor comes in. Both Pokemon full HP. Conkeldurr now burned, Rain down, so Kingdra's not able to abuse it. This puts the Zapdos and Conkeldurr team, in my opinion, in the huge advantage. We still have Politoed in the back as well. It's crazy. They brought in the Kingdra to counter team this team. This counter team is so like perfectly, right? But then now this player still managed to win this. I'm like really shocked by the play here. I don't know what's in which side is which. I think the Conkeldurr is Doc, but I could be wrong. What are we thinking here? This game, I think, is just over, but I'm trying to think of what... If I'm in the Kingdra and Scizor players, like, do you go Hurricane into Conkeldurr? And just... I think you go, what is it? Hurricane into Conkeldurr, but you're minus speed, so you're just dying before you even get an attack off. How do we protect here? Do we risk double protect? So Kingdra just protected. Do we go double protect on Kingdra and hope that they double, like hope that Conkeldurr mocks it again? Do you go 2 steps ahead? Do you protect on Scizor and then go for like a Hurricane on Kingdra into Conk? I feel like the Conk player's decision is pretty safe. You can just Mach Punch into the Kingdra. Like no matter what. Like it's hard. You have to kind of like, and then put an attack into Scizor. And whether you're Zapdos going for like discharge, like, well, you can just go for so much stuff here. The Conkeldurr player is so free to make mistakes. I wonder if Sven is using this time to just like gather himself and gather information, utilizing that max amount of time in a tournament. Like that's when you're in a tournament, when you're in the finals like this, you got to use every single resource to your disposal. I kind of respect that. Utilizing the time to just plan out. Yeah, he knows it's over. He goes for the forfeit. Yeah, it seems like Dr. PB is from our side of view, and then Sven is on the opposing side. Dr. PBC is someone who's been in the PokeMMO community, if I recall correctly, since like 2013. I remember seeing them on the forums way back in the day. Yeah, Doc is zapping Conk. Gotcha. So the 6 Pokemon Sven has is Jirachi, Kingdra, Politoed. So are they both rain strategies? And Sven elected to not bring his own Politoed, let his opponent set rain for him, just bring the Kingdra to counter the rain, and was still lost. That's like a really that's really, it feels like really impressive play from PBC. But once again, I'm no PvP expert, I'm no VGC player. I just like learning and trying to figure out what's going through the minds of these players. What are we watching? A VGC tournament finale. This is a tournament finale. It is a best of 3 game. They're currently deciding so they bring 6 Pokemon and they pick 4 to actually bring into the fight. And they're currently deciding right now what 4 Pokemon do they want to see. Yeah, we see a lot of Politoed, Lovely Kiss. Players are not happy about that. We see Kingdra into the Politoed lead once again. We see Alpha Politoed here. Is there no rain set up, or is that a visual bug, or is it just going to happen? There we go. There's the rain. The spectator thing. Gotcha. There's the rain being set up. Kingdra is going to be able to utilize that. Kingdra outspeeds Ludicolo, I believe. I think Kingdra is 80 base stat speed, and Ludicolo is 70, if I recall correctly. Kindra's 85. I think Ludicolo is 70, which super matters. And we know that Kingdra, so in game 2, we are aware that Kingdra has access to Hurricane, right? So if you're the Ludicolo player, you've got to respect, is he good? That's the step 1. The step 1 is, are we going to see the Hurricane into the Ludicolo slot? Do we go for the Protect on the Ludicolo? Do you just go for Protect? Like the level 1 in PvP, it's level 1, level 2, level 3. How many steps ahead do you think, right? Level 1 play is probably Hurricane into Ludicolo, Lovely Kiss. So you like, as Ludicolo, you protect Ludicolo, and then Politoed go for like Lovely Kiss on either Kingdra or Jirachi, whichever slot you think is more relevant. That's my, you know. We see fake out potential. True. That's true. Good call. Once again, that's a great, not a VGC player. Great call. We can see that's better than Protect. Why would you Protect, right? We could fake out turn 1. So we could potentially see a fake out from Ludicolo. Kingdra goes for the Protect. Ludicolo fake outing into the Kingdra slot. There's the Lovely Kiss on the Jirachi, spreading that so the fake out can't hit both. And that just the turn 1. It's even though Sven knows what's going to happen. Like, I feel like Sven knows what's going to happen there. He's a much smarter player than I am, obviously. But what do you do to stop that? I think that's what's so tough about the instant wake up is kind of huge. The instant wake up into the follow me. Hurricane does get off on the Ludicolo. That's what the Ludicolo player was afraid of. And the confuse. But it does get the weather ball off into the Jirachi slot, doing 56%. Huge damage, man. The Lovely Kiss missed. There is justice in the world. Even with the wide lens, you do see that miss sometimes. Bro went for 2 Lovely Kisses. Oh my, I kind of love it. Dog PBC. It comes off, once again, it comes off greedy, but I love a greedy play. That's the double Lovely Kiss. Just trying to, man, I'm assuming people are saying the Ludicolo could be Assault Gear. A big Dragon Pulse coming out, just chipping down the Politoed. Did we expect a Protect here from the Ludicolo that did not come through? We see it hit itself in confusion. Poor PBC. But there's the Lovely Kiss coming out, putting to sleep the Jirachi, slowing things. It feels like PBC wants the match to be a bit slower, be a bit more sustain orientated. And Sven wants to just get these annoying Pokemon out of his way. that's the vibe that I'm getting. The Hurricane comes off. Ludicolo goes down here for sure. Ludicolo goes down. Sven fighting through the Lovely Kisses. Muddy Water comes out, dodging the Jirachi, it seems. That's a huge dodge, 85%. That's a huge Jirachi down to 43%. Being able to dodge that Muddy Water there is huge. Kingdra gets hit. It's 4 times resist to water. Doesn't tank the accuracy lower that Muddy Water can also get off. Conkeldurr comes in. Conkeldurr is really scary here. Do you just... I think step 1 is like what? Sven doubling into like going like Hurricane into Conkeldurr slot and then Jirachi attacking. But then if you're the Conkeldurr player, you like Protect on the Conkeldurr to get your Flame Orb proc up and kind of predict that level 1 play. So then does Sven want to go level 2 and like Dragon Pulse this is some level 3 or 4 type shit beyond my detection, as Conkeldurr does go for the detect/protect. Same thing. He's gonna get his another Lovely Kiss. Bro is just I have heard from a lot of high-level PvPers that they are sick of Lovely Kiss. And as someone who does not play, I didn't really get it. I'm starting to get it. Oh my goodness. The Alpha Politoed is just spamming Lovely Kiss every turn. He's gone for like 4 Lovely Kisses this game. It's disgusting. It's a good thing to learn the PvP player's plight. This would be driving me crazy. We see a big follow me here, trying to draw. If he goes another, do we see another Lovely Kiss come through? Kingdra hitting a Hurricane outside of rain. He was trying to catch the Conkeldurr, but PBC made a big switch to Zapdos. Another confusion as well, triggering off the Hurricane. He hit the Hurricane outside of rain, 70% accuracy, and then hit the confusion. This is dude, what is happening? What is happening? It just sits there and spams it the whole game. Dude, no wonder PvP players are mad all the time. I'd be mad too, bro. This fucking sucks dick. What the fuck? The Lovely Kiss wide lens spam? What? PvP needs some help, man. What are we doing? Oh my goodness. The VGC is still a blast. It's still a fun. That's what's crazy. Like, it's still kind of a fun format to watch, even through the shenanigans, which shows you how beautiful it is. Zapdos hits itself in confusion. Kingdra goes for a protect. The Lovely Kiss into the Kingdra slot again. Jirachi getting a nice icy wind off. That's actually super huge. Lowering speed tiers there. Feels really, really powerful. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, OU full of stall, VGC full of Lovely Kiss. My prayers to the PvP community. Dude, I get it, dude. Oh my goodness. Where's the Vital Spirit Primeape? True. Vital Spirit Primeape Thunder Punch. Take over, please. No, I mean, I'd love to see it, but oh, yeah. Yeah. Jirachi with another follow me, trying to absorb those what's it called? The Lovely Kisses. Trying to just whittle down this Politoed so they can stop spamming Lovely Kisses. Tailwind comes out. We see a non-Lovely Kiss move. Muddy Water going for the accuracy lower, I assume. Both hit, but no accuracy lower. Everything chipped down here super low. It is 4 Pokemon against 3. Sven has the slight lead here. There's an Icy Wind on PBC's Pokemon, but also a Tailwind set up for him. So he's kind of counteracted that Icy Wind a little bit. Kingdra at 33%, Jirachi at 24%, Zapdos 47%, Alpha Politoed sitting at 14.7%. Do you think that PBC ever switches out his Politoed here to reset Rain? I don't know if he really the only thing he'd be doing that for would be for his Zapdos. I doubt that's an option, or I doubt it's a thing he wants to do, especially staring down at Kingdra. Zapdos should be faster now, but Toad is slower than all of them. Yeah, the slowest mon here. I wonder the Muddy Water was the, just go fishing for, I think the Muddy Water was just fishing for the accuracy lowers. Yeah, absolutely. We might switch so you can spam again. No, that's crazy. That's almost disgusting. It's worth considering switching out the Politoed to the Conkeldurr just to reset, the Politoed, just so you can spam Lovely Kiss again, even while it's at low HP. That's insane. A Lovely Kiss finally gets off on the Kingdra. PBC hits a Thunder, an Electric Gem boosted Thunder into the Jirachi slot. We've seen multiple 70% accuracy moves hit this game. The game is, this is a long VGC battle, man. Dr. PBC showing off his protest of the current VGC metagame, typing, "This is a joke," in chat. He's a talented gamer, and it's tough, man. The PvP community needs some help. We need some balancing changes. And if it takes my dumbass, who's not very talented at PvP, doesn't know a whole lot, to spectate, to hopefully bring some more attention to it, I'll do whatever I can. Alpha Politoed going for the Lovely Kiss. He's just spamming Lovely Kiss every turn. He went again into Scizor. Arguably the best doubles player ever in the game, saying that it's a joke. I don't know I know of PBC. I know he's a long-term player. I've seen him on the forums for a long time. but I'm not familiar with his game. My apologies. Do you protest Shadiglet and OU too? I've said for years that if you're gonna ban Arena Trap Dugtrio for the reason of Arena Trap, why not? I think Diglett should also get hit. Obviously, it's less of a power thing, but it's just still so annoying and it creates the same gameplay patterns. Why would you not ban both, you know? The Politoed, the Madman actually did it. Dr. PBC does go ahead and go for the concede. The series is tied 1-1. That's the end of game 2. I believe it's a best of 3, right? I believe it's a best of 3 match. It's tied up. This is game 3. Game 3 right now. The winner of this match decides who wins this tournament. The prize right now, it is actually a community combat, so it's not a shiny prize. It is a gift Garchomp, 231 selectable, 800,000 Pokeyen pure yen. It's not a great prize, but not a bad prize. It's one of those daily. You can't give a ton away on like daily tournaments, you know. It is what it is sort of thing. Garchomp without hidden ability access. That's something that I've talked about for 2 years, and this feels like such a negative, you know. But so apologies. It is fun to. I like watching and spectating, but there are problems to be solved. You know, that's kind of the dilemma. I've been advocating for hidden ability access on all PvP reward Pokemon for the past like 2 years. Like I feel like that should be a hot fix change. Like that feels crucial, you know. All right, we see this. Is it the same lead every time? Is it just the same? We do see a Breloom lead here over Jirachi for Sven, but Doc PBC leading the same way every time. Going for Politoed Ludicolo lead. We see a Protect coming from Kingdra. I assume Fake Out from Ludicolo. We just see a double Protect to burn the Ludicolo's Fake Out. Ooh, that was a crazy move. And then the lovely kiss, man. The lovely kiss. Yeah. No, I exactly, Xanarchy, exactly. I didn't see Doc 6. I was looking at Sven's 6 mostly. I don't know his 6. I'm not sure. Toad, Ludicolo, Zapdos, Conk. What else? I think he's just brought these 4 Mons every time. I like that mentality, Fly Happy. On a positive note, if Lovely Kits gets nerfed, the metagame looks pretty good. I think a lot of PvP players also feel that way. Hell yeah, man. I respect that. That's honestly, you know. If it's not broke, don't fix it. That I respect. Like, I think PvP players, if it's not broke, don't fix it. The problem is it's kind of broke. we need a little fix. So I missed turn 1. Was there? Oh, there was turn 2. There's a lot of things that just happened. Actually, there was a lovely kiss into the Kingdra slot. That sucks for them while Rain is up. That's your prime Rain turns. Now you can switch out really safely here. Keep your Politoed in the back to set up Rain later in the fight. Kingdra stays asleep. We saw a Hurricane, I think. All these confusions as well. Huge Thunder from the Zapdos, just able to get off and obliterate the Kingdra. A bullet seed into the Ludicolo swap spot. I don't know if he was trying to get the Politoed or predicted the Ludicolo to come in. That was a huge KO. Huge KOs from both opponents, from both players. A Zapdos taking out the Kingdra with that Thunder boosted, that gem boosted Thunder, and then the Breloom taking out Ludicolo. Both of those were huge. Both of those were massive KOs. If the Thunder was Thunder Electric Gem boosted, it just became a 3v3 match. I kind of love the dynamics, at least, of like everything is so slow moving and it's kind of like methodical, but then one big turn and you break a wall, dude. Are we gonna see a Follow Me come out from Jirachi to try to soak up the lovely kiss? Let's see. Politoed with the Protect. Follow Me. I'm assuming Zapdos would go for Hurricane here. Is there any, like, at least you snap out of confusion. You go for Thunder. Thunder, he expects to Follow Me. Does more damage. The Paralyze is huge. That could stop Jirachi from being able to get off its Follow Me. And then a Zapdos put to sleep by a Spore from Breloom. Dude, big plays. Every turn is just so many massive influences on the outcome of the game. Like, so much more than singles. Singles, you'll see this switching around for forever and forever and ever. At least this, like, every single turn is massive plays. Jirachi getting parried on that Thunder is really unfortunate for the lovely kiss prevention of the Follow Me. A follow me on a switch. What's Politoed go for here? Lovely kiss. Genius getting it off. Bullet seed. Huge TO. Oh no. Oh no, Doc. Oh, that was a huge bullet seed. Just obliterating the Politoed. Conkeldurr gets its Flame Orb proc. How do you take back this game from Doc's position? Dude, Breloom was the Pokemon, the MVP. Breloom got multiple one-shots off of its bullet seed. I don't know if it's loaded dice Breloom or what the item slot is. Breloom just busted this game open. Yeah, Conkeldurr could take out, but now Conkeldurr's usage has kind of, it's not loaded die. We saw 2 hits there. If that was more hits, that could have been insane. 2 hits from bullet seed did 38% to Conk. If that 5 hits, does that kill? That's crazy. Is that banded Breloom? No, it can't be. It switched to Spore and such. It switched back and forth between moves. An Icy Wind got off from the Jirachi before going down, but Conkeldurr is able to CC. But Conkeldurr just close combated. It's got no switch outs. Now it's tanking this minus defense stats in both stats for the rest of the game. Conkeldurr hits really hard right now and is a bulky Pokemon, but yeah, those defense drops are brutal to get through for the rest of the final 2 Pokemon. It is a 2v2. Zapdos should be waking up here very, very soon. A Hurricane hit, but it's -1 speed, so Breloom is going to outspeed. If Breloom seed bombs like Zapdos, I guess it just goes for Conkeldurr, but like if we don't kill Zapdos here, oh, but Zapdos stayed asleep. That's unfortunate. The SD from Scizor, that, man, that's going to allow Bullet Punch to probably take out Zapdos. But Conkeldurr, oh no, the misplay. The SD was so greedy. The SD was so greedy. The fucking CC into the Scizor. Was it just the whole match just fucking thrown? Oh, it's going to be so close. This is going to be so close. That fucking Swords Dance on the Scizor was so greedy. Scizor going down with no benefit. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Zapdos wakes up this turn guaranteed. I think Sven might have just, oh, this was a crazy match from both players. That Seed Bomb killing is huge. Critical hit. I don't know if it kills without 3 hits and a crit. That all mattered. It's Focus Sash. Oh my god, Sven, I think takes the win. Does he have Mach Punch? He has Mach Punch, right? Dude, this one. Wait, do they both Mach Punch? Breloom's faster. The Protect. What? Oh, the Protect to guarantee the win. It dies to its burn. What a fucking game. Are you kidding me? Both players had, oh my god, that was a crazy fucking spectator game. Like, once again, even I would love to see things changed. I would love to see VGC fixed up in the way that the high-end players, I always try to adhere to the experts. I am not a PvP expert. Please, PokeMMO devs, listen to the PvP experts. They know what they're talking about. They play tons of games. They're very intelligent. But what a game. Even with problems in the meta, the lovely kiss spam, that was a really fun game to spectate, man. Those final turns, that end game, every little decision mattered. Congrats to Sven and PBC. But they both played amazingly. There was a lot of crazy things, a lot of crazy decisions. That was, what a game, dude. What a game. GG well played to both of them. Holy crap, dude. What a tournament. It was a lot of fun. Check out VGC. You have moments like that. Even though there are problems to solve, there are positive reasons to love and play PvP. I love, as a non-PvPer, that was a fucking blast, man. I fucking loved that. Thank you guys for watching. You know, support your local PvPers. You know, give them some love. Like the video, subscribe, follow me on Twitch, all that jazz. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Check out VGC for yourself. It's a fun format.